Welcome back to Scotty's Movies, and it's time to go through everything I had delivered this week and everything I picked up. But you might be noticing that I'm not in my usual spot in the house. I'm sat in my car, and that's because I've not finished with the pickups this week. I'm going to be popping to CX this morning. There is a couple of titles I want to pick up, and I've got a couple of things to trade as usual. And then I'm following that up with a trip to Cineworld to see the new Ant-Man movie. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm going to see you at CEX. See you in a bit. Okay, we're in the town of Wythenshawe now. About to head into CEX. Here we are. So let's see what we've got today. Okay, so first thing I'm seeing there is a 4K. This is 2001: A Space Odyssey. I've never seen this film. Yeah, shocking, I know. Next up, this is an arrow release here, After Midnight. I don't really know what that is. What else can we see? Well, it's pretty cool sort of box here of the Goonies. I've seen that before. I think that's a regular Blu-ray though. And also we've got The Irishman there. I think I might well have traded that in there, from what I remember. What else we got? Got a 5 movie collection here of Pirates of the Caribbean for 12 quid. That's pretty good. I think they're getting a 4K soon, aren't they? Or they've got one already. We got an 80s film here, Used Cars. Do need to pick this one up. I don't have that in the collection. Not seen it either. And we've got a classic film from the 90s here, Starship Troopers for 4 quid. That's a good price. Okay, so we're out of CX now. I'm parked up at Cineworld, about to go in and watch Ant-Man. I did pick one title up from CX. Unfortunately, I didn't get the other one I was after. Mainly because they couldn't find it on the shelf, and you know, the guy behind the counter was about as useful as a chocolate teapot. I think he was hungover, to be fair. So they couldn't find that, so I had to just make do with the one, but I'm happy when we pick up. So yeah, I'll show you what I picked up later on, along with everything else obviously from this week and that. But yeah, I'm going to go in to see Ant-Man now, and yeah, I'll see you when I come out. Okay, so what did I think of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania? Yeah, I thought it was alright. It's not the best Ant-Man movie. I still think that's the original one. I am a big fan of the Ant-Man movies. I quite enjoy them. They're a lot of fun. And I think maybe that's what this one was missing, and that was probably the fun of it, really. I don't know, the first one was sort of hilarious. I mean, I'm not saying every Marvel movie has to have comedy in it, but I think it was missing a bit in this one. On the plus side, though, I think Jonathan Majors as Kang was brilliant. You know, we look forward to seeing him, obviously, as the story rolls along, so to speak. And yeah, it had some good moments. Quite a bit of action, not tons, but and I do think maybe that there wasn't a lot from the Wasp or Evangeline Lilly in this movie. I don't think she did much. Ant-Man himself had a few good exchanges with Kang, but yeah, it's not a bad movie. It's just don't think it's as good as the others. Yeah, that's it really. I don't have a problem with any real Marvel movie. It's not big problems. I just watch them. I think most of them are either really good or just all right. I don't think there's a really bad one. I know the like I say, these aren't as good as they used to be, but I don't know. I think they're going to get it right sooner or later again, and you know, we're back on form. Hopefully that'll be with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I'll be good if that isn't the greatest, because I'm a massive Guardians of the Galaxy fan as well. Both the first and second movies are awesome. So yeah, is hoping to get back on proper top-notch form for that one. But yeah, that's it really. What would I give it out of 10? I think a 7 out of 10's a fair score. It's worth a watch. It's it's worth a watch. But anyway, that's my review of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I'll see you back at home, where I'm going to go through, say, me pickups for the week. Okay, see you back at home. Okay, so did I have any deliveries this week? I did. I just got the one. Yeah, I picked this up from Amazon. I think it was about a tenner. And I do enjoy these films. I've not seen this second one for quite a while. I did see the first one on a DVD back in the last year again, and forgot how good it is. And anyway, this is a double pack from Germany, and it's Crank and Crank 2 High Voltage. Bit of Jason Statham there, my twin. No. Yeah, like I said, enjoy these films, and for a double pack, that's pretty cool. I don't think you can get Crank in the UK. You can get Crank 2. Crank 2 is readily available for a quid or two, but yeah, Crank never received a release from what I know. So yeah, happy to get that in a double pack, and that's the one delivery for this week. Onto the charity shops. First up, I got for £1 that I got on Friday. Actually, on my Friday lunch break. I know I normally do a lunchtime pickups video, but I had a lot going on Friday, and I just didn't get the time to do the video, so I thought I'd just show them here. So it's like, I got 4 for £1. First thing is a Blu-ray, and this film I've never seen. It's the original Nanny McPhee. I know it's supposed to be a good sort of kids film. Maybe my daughter enjoy it. I don't know. Stars Emma Thompson and Colin Firth. But yeah, I know it's got a sequel, but maybe if you enjoy this one, I'll look on that sequel. But yeah, that's Nanny McPhee. Next, we've got 3 DVDs. First one is a movie that I highlighted in my top 10 romantic movies. I realised that I didn't actually have in the collection again, so I grabbed it, and that was Pretty Woman with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. Classic film from the 90s, so yeah, thought I'd add that to the collection. Next up is a film starring Jackie Chan. I remember seeing this in the cinema in 1997. It's the first Jackie Chan film I saw, and I thought it was great. I've not seen it since, so I'm really looking forward to rewatching it. And it's Rumble in the Bronx. I don't remember much about it, but yeah, I'd really enjoyed Mr. Nice Guy recently. When I watched that for the first time, just kind of got me into Jackie Chan again, and yeah, looking forward to rewatching that. And the next film I got in this 4 for £1 is actually a double pack. I've heard of one of these films because I heard Andy from Forgotten World of Movies mention it on a stream. I played 10 Out Guys stream a week or two back. It stars Nicolas Cage and also Charlie Sheen and Michael Biehn and James Coburn. So it's a good cast, but I'm pretty sure he said something about it being a rubbish film, but it's worth watching for just Nicolas Cage. How crazy, isn't it? And you can see from the cover here. And it was Deadfall, and also on this is a Sharon Stone film called Scissors, which I know nothing about. I believe these were both from the early 90s. But yeah, primarily got this for Deadfall. Look at Nicolas Cage's face. Yeah. I don't know if I can't remember if he said something about if you want to see him overacting more than usual. this is a film to watch. So yeah, I look forward to checking that out. Next up, we've got a lot of £3 for £1 that picked up. This is on Saturday now. I know this was in the local Bernardo's where they actually do £5 for £1. I managed to get 5 last week, but I couldn't find 5 this week, so just picked up the 3. First film I picked up is a film with a good female cast. It stars Kirstie Alley, Alan Barkin, Kirsten Dunst and Denise Richards, and I think it's from 1999, and it's drop dead gorgeous. Is it about beauty queens or something? I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure I must have watched this back in the day. One thing I do remember about it was a mate of mine hired the VHS of this, and I don't think he ever took it back to Blockbusters, and God knows where it is now, but yeah, that's why I associate this film. But yeah, I thought it might be quite good. It's a pretty good cast. Next up is a really old movie starring Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, and it's a musical from 1935, is it, or something? Something like that. He wore his top hat, and you actually sealed. Yeah, it's probably not my thing, but it's obviously a classic, so pick it up. Next one I picked up is a film that's actually from 1982, which I wasn't aware, so it's cool to add to the 80s collection. And this says it's the best hip-hop movie of all time, and it features music from Grandmaster Flash and the Rocksteady crew, which I do enjoy, and it's called Wild Style. Yeah, it says the holy grail of hip-hop cinema. Yeah, I've never heard of it, but come with a nice slip. And I say it's from 1982, so I'll have to add that to the 80s collection. Next up, I went to, I think it was a British Heart Foundation. Now, my local British Heart Foundation is, I'll be honest, it's pretty expensive. They're charging £2 for DVDs each. So yeah, I didn't sort of stand, but they did have a couple of Blu-rays in there, which were also £2, and I picked this one up. I think this is a foreign film. Yeah, I don't know if it's Korean. I think it's a Korean film, but it looks like a monster film. It's called The Host. I have seen this knocking about. It says that, I don't know what it says. It's something Jurassic Park and entertaining. So yeah, it looks like it might be good. The suspense of Jaws, the humour of Tremors, and the biting satire of Dawn of the Dead. So yeah, look forward to checking that out. Next up, I went to another Bernardo's. Now this is like a kind of big Bernardo superstore, and I've not been there for a good few months, and it sort of popped in my head. I thought, oh, must check that place out. And I did manage to find £4 for £1 in there. The lady was putting a load of new stuff out, which I went through as well. Didn't find anything, but did manage to get £4 for £1. First up is something, a film I've never heard of, but it says it was the best UK horror film of the last decade. Parents Can Be Bloody Murder, Mum and Dad. Yeah, listen about that guy. Looks like he's on a fun time. Yeah, believe this is supposed to be pretty good. I know James from Jim Jam Movies and TV told me it was a good one. But yeah, grab that. Next up is a movie that I made a bit of a boo-boo on, I'll be honest. I didn't think I had this in my collection, but it turns out I have. I picked up The Mighty Ducks. This is the first movie. It's the second movie that I don't have in the collection. I've got this one, I've got the third one, but I need to find the second one. But never mind, I'll just move that on somewhere. Next up is a film from the director of Kill Bill, Quentin Tarantino. Is it actually directed by Quentin Tarantino? Oh no, he's not actually. It says he's directed by someone called Roger Avery. Executive produced by Quentin Tarantino. Well, it's a film called Killing Zoe. I don't really know anything about this, but It's something that I remember being out at the time. Was it sometime in the 90s or yeah, 1994? Well, yeah, I thought I'd check it out. And last up in this lot of 4 for a quid is film starring Bruce Willis, Tom Hanks and Melanie Griffiths. And it's a Brian De Palma film, Bonfire of the Vanities. I've got a feeling I might have this already as well, but I'm not 100%. I'm sure I've had it in my collection at some point. But yeah, so I think it's from about 1991, something like that. 1990. So yeah, good to check out a Bruce Willis film. I've not actually seen, and a Tom Hanks one for that matter. But yeah, that's Bonfire of the Vanities. And yeah, that leads me to today. As you saw earlier, I went to CEX. Had me on a couple of things, and again, as I said earlier, I did just come out with a one title. This is a Blu-ray season 1 of a show from the 80s, which you should love back in the 80s. And this was £10 now. I think you can get this for a little bit less than that on Amazon, but I had a voucher, so I wasn't too fussed. Didn't even know it was on Blu-ray, and I picked up the complete first season of MacGyver. If anyone remembers this, it basically solve crimes or get himself out of situations with like a pencil and a paper clip or something and turn it into a bomb or something stupid. But it was great fun in the 80s, and yeah, to find that on Blu-ray, I'm quite pleased to find that. I did used to have it on DVD back in the day, a long time ago, and I got rid of it. But yes, find it on Blu-ray, well pleased with that. So that's MacGyver. And yeah, that is all the pickups and deliveries for this week. Comment down below if you've seen any of these movies. Yeah, don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for some more pickups. Bye guys.